Esta vez va a esta. Ya está, estamos grabando. Y vamos a seguir con el Metal Gear. Vamos a poner los subtítulos que si no la liamos. Game. Es 8:47 esta. Que lo dejamos ayer. Vale. No se recarga sin necesidad de... No se recarga sin necesidad de gastar toda la munición, tío. Que te esperes, coño, Snake, me cago en la puta. Coño, me estoy poniendo cómodo, vale. Vamos a ver. Así ahora... La comodidad ante todo. Hostia, puto. La puta, no pinches arriba, tío. ¡Ay! ¡Ay! Me matan. Hostia, no puedo pasar para atrás. ¡Hala! Me cago en el puto. Joder, tío, de verdad. Ay, que estamos sin munición. ¿Dispara? ¿Qué cojones? Me cago en la puta. Joder, qué mierda de sistema de apuntado y de todo, tío, de verdad. Madre mía. Qué puta mierda es esta. ¿Coja qué? Madre mía, Snake, estás muerto. Estás muerto, compañero.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Muerto.
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal.
Que está
It isn't
secuestrado.
a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
Hemos estado hablando con
What the
una
hell
IA.
does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The Colonel probably
Pues vale.
isn't GW
Lo
per
que
se.
digas.
GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The Colonel is, in part, your own creation. cobbled together from expectations and experience.
Pero si nunca lo he
That's
visto.
crazy.
But
¿Cómo
it's
va a
probably
ser
the
propiedad
truth.
de
The virus
o sea,
may
una
be
creación de
starting
mi
to affect
mente, tío? Si nunca lo he
GW, which
visto.
would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Right.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Let's go. Madre mía.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel
una
doesn't
trampa.
exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird.
Sí, me
She's
cago en la puta, tú
But it
sabrás,
never
tío, tú
really
te la
mattered.
tiraste.
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Vamos a ver, es una ilusión el que estás hablando con él. No, si te has acostado con una tía, tú sabrás si te has acostado o no. Si te cuestionas eso, compañero, mal vamos. ¡Oh, mierda, ninjas! Hostia, se les ve gente preparada, ¿eh?
Raiden, take the item. Use this. Raiden, take the item.
¡Ay, que nos matan! ¿Qué ha pasado?
Use this.
Cuidado. ¿Qué cojones es esto, tío? Sigo jugando. ¿Qué coño ha sido eso, tío? Si tengo las raciones, se activa automáticamente, ¿no? A las balas, campeón. Y estamos sin balas. Espérate, si los mato con la katana pasa algo. O sea, dan un logro, ¿qué? Ah, mierda, fuck. Justo cuando quería matar a gente con la katana. Como la Snake, chaval, con el traje clásico. ¿Quién será?
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake.
Solid
the
Snake.
root of all my sorrows.
What?
2
No
years
sé.
ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken.
Yo creo que su
from
padre
me
fue
one
el
by
negro este que
one,
muere al
and no
principio del
matter
juego.
how hard I
Al que
try,
mataba
I
Celo.
can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can.
Lo suyo.
Starting.
Buenas, José.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
Venga, tú dejas Snake, cámara. Hombre. Tú dejas Snake.
You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
¿Continuamos a Snake entonces o qué?
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something.
Tú déjale
There's
ahí,
no such
anda.
thing as a witch.
Es el puto amo.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Fue Felote.
Anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here.
No sé yo, ¿eh? Ah, ya es esta parte, ¿cuál es? Ya sé cuál es esta parte.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight.
¿Sólidos?
It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW.
¿El S3
Not
qué
a
es,
bad
tío?
idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid
Casi.
Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets.
Es
But I've
Solidus,
made
que es lo que nos
use
está
of you,
hablando.
and their plan, too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in
¿Y su agente?
handy
¿Qué agente?
as bait.
Él.
Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
No me entero, tío, explícamelo. Solidus.
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
Oh. Metal Gears.
I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Qué rápido. Vale, está equilibrado. A ver cómo coño se hace esto. Porque no tengo ni puta idea. Doy por hecho que será apuntando. Vale, pero no, mira. Perfecto.
Raiden, respond. Raiden!
Vale, no pasa nada. Era de prueba. La Nikita no es el que vale, el que quiero intentar. El que quiero intentar es el otro. El Stinger. Si hago así. Vale. Es así. Ah, me cago en Dios, pensaba que caían. Vale. Fallo mío, fallo mío. Fallo mío, es que pensaba que te seccionaban y no te seguían.
Raiden, come in. Raiden, Raiden.
Vale. Creo que es fácil, creo que es fácil. Puta. Bueno, nada, a ver si paráis. ¿Hay que atacarles? Vale, si alguien encuentra el momento para atacarles, tío. Joder. Joder. Me cago en la puta. Levántate, no. Me he equivocado. Mira, por uno, directamente. ¡No! Mierda. Joder, aquí rápido, Joder.
Raiden, are you all right?
¡No!
Raiden!
A ver. Extinge. Joder, yo tan rápido con los cohetes, tío. Ah. No. Mierda. Levanta, 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 levanta. Oye, me cago en Dios, eso es mentira. Oh, se ha tapado. Puta. Que se dividen. Joder. Oye, me cago en Dios, eso como coño se esquiva, tío. Ya está, ¿no? me he equivocado. Yo no pensaba que estaban... Hombre, venga. Mentira. ¿Se ha curado? ¿Cómo coño se ha curado, tío? Mira, pensaba que no iba a darme. No sé, hay que hacer algo ahora con esta poca vida. Ah, vale, uno está muerto. Uno está muerto ya. ¡No! ¡Fuck! ¡No! ¡No me jodas!
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Ay. Estamos dando ahí todo bueno. Oh, mierda. ¡Qué mierda! Se me ha olvidado esto de los... Se me ha olvidado esos cohetes, joder. ¿Están arriba? ¿Por qué se cura? ¿Es porque no le di el último golpe o algo así? Mira, le di el lado. Joder. ¿Muere ya o qué? ¿Pero por qué se cura? ¿Por qué se cura? ¿Qué coño hay que hacer? Joder. Va con el puto brazo, tío. Hombre, para allá. Hombre. No sé por qué se cura. Antes no se ha curado, creo. Yo no entiendo por qué coño se curan, tío, no lo entiendo. Se salen y se curan. O es simplemente hacer eso y aguantar, y ya está. No lo entiendo, tío. De verdad que no lo entiendo. No sé. ¡Ah, mierda! ¡Que te levantes, hostia! No sé. Creo que no le he dado al gatillo. Pero va y saca el arma. Pero bueno. Joder. ¡Qué mierda, tío! De verdad. Ay... El puro bracito de las cojones. Ahí ese fallo mío. Ahí ese fallo mío. Ahí sí. Que tenía que haberme curado. Hasta el puto brazo, tío. ¿Cómo jode cuando hacen eso? Anta. ¡Oh, mierda! ¡Joder! Mierda. Dispara ella con el puto brazo, hombre. Ah, mierda, los cohetes, tío. No he estado atento a los pitidos. Joder, fíjate que es fácil, me cago en la puta, tío, de verdad. Lo veo fácil, coño. Venga, todos con las putas ventelletas, venga. Ahí. No, me he dado. Normal. Ay, Dios, con el brazo, tío. ¿Cómo me jode eso? Ojo. ¿Es que parece otro? Son otros. Son distintos, ¿no? O sea, no es que se curen. Ah, mierda, he saltado para enfrente en vez de para el lado. Oye, si estoy moviéndome, tío, ¿cómo voy a esquivar eso? Uf. Bien, bien, vamos bien, venga. Mierda. Mierda. Joder. Estamos sin pociones. Joder, no dan pociones, tío. ¡No! ¡Me cago en Dios! Joder, me equivoco de botones, tío. Mierda.
Raiden, respond. Raiden!
Buenas, Demon. Muchas gracias por seguir. Joder. Pues, ¿cuánto tiempo es esto, tío? Puta salvajada, ¿no? Buenas. ¿Cómo tarda esto, no? Dios. ¿Por qué pasa? ¿Les haces más daño? Si primero a la rodilla y después a la boca. Ay, mierda. El doble de daño. Vale. A ver. Uy, no le he dado. Fuck. ¡Ay, no! Mierda. Joder, tío. La puta. ¿Pero cómo me va? Joder, tío.
Raiden, are you all right? Raiden? Raiden!
Sí, el problema es que me quedo sin vida. La madre que los parió, tío. Pero aquí lo que hago es, por ejemplo, les ataco a las cabezas y los voy dejando noqueados. Mierda. Pero cuando hacen eso el brazo me jode. Ay, ahí fallo. Ah, coño. Vale, pensaba que no iba a llegar, pero sí llega. ¡La mierda! Levanta. Vale, uno menos. Que son un montón, tío. ¡Mierda! Joder. ¿Me dejas? Venga, venga. Dame la leche. Vale, uno menos. Otro. Ay, mierda. Arriba, 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 arriba. Joder, no, mierda. Tío, he ido 2 putas veces al gatillo derecho, coño. Joder, tío, que combate más largo, ¿no? Dios. Las ganas chavos los aturden. A ver. Ah, pero eso en qué fase. En otra fase, ¿no? Porque en esta no. ¿O sí? No, yo no los veo aturdidos, ¿no? ¿O sí? A veces apurar, tío. Venga, venga. Ahora va mejor que antes, creo yo. No me jodas.
Raiden, are you all right? Raiden? Raiden!
Joder, tío. Le ha dado tiempo de disparar al cabrón.
Raiden, come in.
No entiendo, a veces me quitan más vida, no lo entiendo, tío. También, pues nada, tenía que estar a tope y ya está. Joder. No sé. Ahí con los brazos. tío. Los putos misiles de las rodillas, tío. Los putos misiles de las rodillas. La otra para casa. Pero no quería darle ahí. Vale, uno menos. ¿Cuántos son, tío? Porque es que me cago en la puta, tío. No paran de salir. ¿Tengo que matar 25? Tengo que matar 25. Mierda, fallo mío. Vale, uno menos. Joder. Dios. Menos mal. Qué locura. Por cierto, el stream se ve bien. ¿Va bien? Ok, gracias. Olga.
Olga, don't do this. They'll know.
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide.
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies.
Claro.
You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family.
Claro.
I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your
A mí la verdad es que yo no me acordaba de que Olga era el ninja. Pero ¿por qué no? Pero ¿por qué no ha venido? Ojalá. ¿Por qué no ha venido con el traje? ¿Por qué no ha venido con el traje para ser más fuerte, tío? Si va a destaparse, mejor que se destape con el traje, ¿no? Que pueda hacer algo.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off.
Ups.
What's going on? What's wrong with it? AI, GW, it's out of control. What?
Le está yendo la pinza. Supongo.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ah,
Ocelot.
este
What have
debe
you
ser
been
el
up
virus,
to?
¿no? El virus de la hermana.
Arsenal system control is going haywire.
El virus de Emma.
It's on an emergency ascent course.
Stupid machines! Damn the Patriots!
La verdad es que me lo pasé en su momento. Pero no... Me acuerdo de algunas secuencias y tal, pero no... No estoy recordando prácticamente nada. Muchas cosas no recuerdo. Y me lo pasé en su momento.
I've captured Snake.
Snake, hijo de puta, ¿por qué te has dejado capturar?
Snake?
Cabronazo. ¡Oh!
Bring him in.
Puede que le haya convencido. Puede que le haya convencido igual que a Olga. Ups. Guardar. Sí. Nos ha dejado inconscientes.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Coño, me cago en la puta. Que nos mata. Estoy pulsando a tope ahí. Joder.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
¿Por qué me asfixias si no quieres respuestas de mí?
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really?
Ah, no.
It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
Cine de los Metal Gears.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots. They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW.
Tiene sentido.
Including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who
Aunque no
they
tiene
were,
por qué, si
you
lo
would cross
elimina,
out their names
¿no? Si
one
elimina.
by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
¿Quién se ha reído, Ocelot? Sí.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
En un pequeño ejercicio.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you.
Pero...
But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
¿Y en qué ayuda esto a crear los soldados similares a Solid Snake?
The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Fox Die. Did you really think they were all a coincidence?
La verdad que sí, es verdad.
AIM's own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Fox Die. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW.
O sea, lo que hemos hecho es eliminar todos... Lo que hemos hecho al meter el virus que creó Emma ha sido eliminar todos los datos de los Patriots, ¿no? Entiendo.
Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius.
O sea, se refiere, o sea, no en cuanto a cualidades, sino en cuanto a leyenda, ¿sabes? En cuanto a mito. No sé si me explico.
Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation.
O sea, te inventas una historia y ya está, y así creas sólido esa Snake.
Selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots.
Pero fui
We
yo.
provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the
Se
real
quitó el móvil,
Solid
joder.
Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Esto me sonaba, pero no quería decir nada. Coño, ¿cómo le ha dado? Esto me sonaba.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
Que tiene un dispositivo encima, me suena que tenía un dispositivo que hacía que las balas... Ah, amigo. El modo baja latencia. Qué putada.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you?
Algún dispositivo encima.
It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
¿Cómo?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots
O sea, vale,
developed.
sí, eso. O sea, tiene una armadura
Your Dead Cell comrades
electromagnética
loved your father
que
and
evita las
husband.
balas, ¿no?
We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
Pero si en el barco de Snake no sale... No sale...
Waste of metal,
Fortune.
my dear.
Sale Olga.
But your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo.
Ahí
There's
está.
no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Ups. Qué tramposo. Ah, pues de eso no me fijé. Pues no me fijé, la verdad. Ahora mismo no lo recuerdo. De tanto tiempo de estar sin tocar el mando que se oscurece la pantalla, tío. Joder.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal And clean up the refuse from the exercise.
A ver si termina y lo guardo. Qué máquina, chaval. Madre mía. Artista.
How's this then?
Sí. Debería detectarlo, sí. ¿Qué hace?
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward.
Monta el
That's all
teléfono.
the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
What the? Impossible!
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
Ay, Dios, que me he perdido. Me llama por teléfono. Mierda.
I can
Digo, ¿no se pueden parar las secuencias en este juego?
again.
¿Cómo ha muerto? Le han disparado, no supongo. Fuck. Mierda.
Try this instead.
Es verdad, le he desviado todos los misiles Fortune. ¿Pero cómo? Porque sí, ya está, no, sin mucha explicación. Liquid.
Brothers!
Liquid.
Liquid!
I've been waiting for this!
It can't be.
¡Hombre!
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
Un poco absurdo todo esto. No me acuerdo si después no era o si era. No me acuerdo. Un poco absurdo que esto, ¿no, tío? Que esté dentro del brazo Liquid. Me parece un tanto ridículo. Creo que en el 4 se decía que no era al final.
You're the
No sé.
only one that can free me. After all,
Es lo que recuerdo, pero... Así de entrada esto
I'm
me...
off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are?
Es que no sé, es... No sé, no encaja, ¿sabes? No encaja con... mucho con lo que trata de ser Metal Gear. Al menos es la sensación que me da a mí.
Un
poco surrealista, sí. En el 4 creo que al final en realidad era Ocelot, no sé. La verdad es que del 4, si de este me acuerdo poco, del 4 menos. Esto es absurdo. Mira qué puta secuencia, tío. Llevamos ya media hora casi. Dios.
Liquid! Stop this thing! Hey, Snake! You coming?
Cómo mola el... Cómo mola Metal Gear, tío. Me encanta el diseño, me parece una pasada. Estaría de puta madre que me dejaran guardar. Porque tengo que irme. Esta es la madre Arsenal Gear, ¿no? Todo esto. Pero el combate final a esto fácilmente le pueden faltar unos 20 minutos, creo yo. Entre el combate y tal, pueden faltarle unos 20 minutos. O 30. Y después la secuencia final, que será también otros... En fin, un buen ratico.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Me cago en Dios, que paren ya de hablar. Por favor. Necesito irme.
April 30th?
A ver si me da opción de guardar.
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father.
O sea, los Phantom Rips son las copias de Solid, las copias de Big Boss.
What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence.
Una cosa de Metal Gear que me iría mucho son los nombres, ¿sabes? Los nombres de las organizaciones, sobre todo eso, los nombres de los personajes también. O sea, los tengo localizados, pero organizaciones, en fin, tienes cosas, me pierdo a veces.
All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon.
Aún así es curioso cómo plantean
my legacy, my mark in history. but the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
Bien, guardar. Dios.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House.
What the fuck?
It's
¿Qué cosa
not
más tonta es
unlike
esa?
the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution.
¿Qué?
We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke
¿Nosotros?
so often.
¿Qué habla de los
How can
Patriots?
anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor
¿Qué
the
puta ida
next?
de olla, tío? ¿Qué coño es eso?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good
Tú
boy.
cállate, coño.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Dios, chaval.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
O sea, lo que quieren.
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world,
O sea, lo que querían
trivial
es
information is
hacerlo todo
accumulated in
digital,
every
incluso
second,
llegar a
preserved
poder
in all its
controlar,
triteness,
manipular
never fading, always accessible.
la memoria de la gente, ¿sabes? Los
About
conocimientos de la
petty
gente,
issues,
manipularlos de forma digital.
misinterpretation, slander.
All this
E
junk
implantarles lo que ellos
data
quisieran.
preserved in an
Apa-
unfiltered
Eso entiendo yo que
state,
esa es su
growing at
meta.
an alarming
La meta de
rate.
los
It
Patriots.
will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
A ver, ahí estoy de
Although
acuerdo.
there are people suffering
Estoy de acuerdo,
in
eso es
poverty,
lamentable.
huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself
Es,
and you will
es curioso,
succeed.
pero
But it's
tiene
obvious from the
cierta
start
razón
that
en
only
algunas
a
cosas
few
que
can
dice, ¿eh?
succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends.
Sí.
Not with a bang.
Tiene cierta
but a
parte de
whimper.
razón.
We're trying to
En algunas
stop that
cosas.
from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers.
Aunque estaría más de
Just
acuerdo,
as in
si lo comparamos con
genetics,
Thanos, estoy más de acuerdo con
unnecessary
Thanos que con esta
information
gente,
and memories
que con los
must be
Patriots.
filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
Oh,
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
aquí ya se les ha ido la
That which you
pinza un
call
poco, aquí ya.
self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap.
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply
Sí,
the best.
exactamente, sí.
And you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything.
Yo soy
though.
Raiden y les mando a la mierda, tío.
That although self is
O sea, cuando
something that
ese-
you yourself fashion, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself
Aquí
feel
también vuelve a
better.
tener un poco de razón.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual.
Sí, eso
Too
también es
much
verdad.
power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs
Es
to
curioso
be
cómo hablan
done for that
del,
goal.
de la evolución
All
digital,
this
¿eh?
you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought, human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You
Sí.
fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for
Selección de la cordura de la
societal
sociedad.
sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
O sea, es un sistema educativo, básicamente, ¿no? Es un sistema educativo,
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
más o
That's
menos.
crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the
Uf.
key to their supremacy.
Antes de enfrentarme a
The
los...
objective of this exercise was
A
to
los Metal Gear.
establish such a method.
O sea, la última vez que me dejó.
We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
Quedan aún 15-20 minutos
Right.
de conversación.
There are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to...
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW is still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child.
Sí, claro, al fin y al cabo,
The
es
termination
lo que he dicho
of
antes.
signal from your
No hablaban de que era Solid
means
Snake
the
como
death of
persona,
Olga's
¿sabes?
child.
Con sus habilidades,
Not to mention
sino
the
simplemente
death of
controlando
her.
la información
She's wired the
pueden
same
crear
way.
un símbolo igual. A eso se refieren con crear un Solid Snake.
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Jack, my son.
Dios, cuánta
My
información,
clone
tío.
brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
No.
I claimed you for my own and
Joder.
raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
Joder, qué puntería, chaval. Qué crack.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside
¿Por
you.
qué?
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they've formed.
Bueno, si él lo dice. Sí, la espada es una basura. Fight.
Jack, are you...
Joder, me cago en la puta. Dios bendito. Pues nada, corto.
Be strong. Whatever happens, don't forget that my life's at stake too. Try to do something for me for a change.
Vete a la mierda, anda. Muérete. Bueno, lo he dicho, tío. Yo me tengo que ir. Muchas gracias por estar ahí y hasta luego.